Hello and Shabbat Shalom to you. Happy Friday afternoon, heading into happy Friday night, into happy Saturday, and a beautiful Shabbat for you. This week, we continue to move into the book of Numbers, the book of Bamidbar, and we move into the very intriguing Torah portion called Beha'alotcha, which means in your goings up, in your ascent, if you will. And lots of interesting parts about lighting lamps and instructions for Aaron in terms of the high priest. But there's one particularly very interesting part, and that is regarding Miriam and Moses. So as we know, Miriam and Moses are siblings, and Miriam contracts some form of a skin disease, probably leprosy, most likely. And there's certainly a complication to how she gets it and why she gets it, which can be a conversation, by the way, at our Torah discussion. But the most interesting part, perhaps, is that there is a connection to her being stricken, somehow connected to something she might have said negatively about Moses. But it's interesting that even though she's stricken with the skin disease, it's Moses who immediately actually goes to pray on her behalf for her healing to God. And it's in that prayer for healing, perhaps, is born this concept that we have of praying for those who are in need of healing. And he uses an 11 letter prayer, El Na Refana, or El Na Refana La, which is please God, heal her, essentially. And it's this beautiful and very simple piece of text, which is in this week's Torah portion of Beha'alotcha, this idea of healing. And so I want us on this Shabbat to think of healing. We talk about it clearly on Shabbat and in moments where we want to share a mishaberach, we want to share our thoughts of healing, and we talk about a physical, emotional, or spiritual healing. And so I'd like for us to evaluate on this Shabbat not only the importance of healing, the importance of us being able to provide healing, but also this last, and what I think is quite interesting thing, is that we're actually not supposed to ask God of anything on the Sabbath. Our requests can be made of God during the week, but on the Sabbath, we're supposed to allow God to rest like we are resting. But we're asking for healing, so it's kind of, it doesn't figure correctly. But the beautiful part of this is that God wants to grant us our requests for healing, even on Shabbat, because our requests are not about us. They are about the people who we care and love about, the people who we care and love. And so because of that, the prayers are not about us. They are on our behalf of other people. And in sharing that love and in sharing that want for healing, God graciously and happily tries to provide as much healing as possible, the physical, emotional, or spiritual healing. So as we head into Shabbat, I hope that we'll reflect on the beautiful idea of healing. Services tonight are at 6:30. And then tomorrow morning will be our Torah discussion and service at 9 a.m. And again, in person on Zoom and or on live stream. Look forward to seeing you. Shabbat Shalom.